Alright, day one on a vintage trailer. This is my first vintage trailer, and first trailer at all. This one's an Oasis. Title says it's a 62. And it's in pretty good shape. I just brought this back yesterday. I haven't touched anything yet. I gotta go down to the DMV today, get the title in my name before I invest any of my dollars into fixing this thing. Simon's out here with me checking this thing out. Let's look at it. It's in good shape. It's got, from what I can tell, very much original. Original windows and all these marker lights and tail lights. I'm going to take all these off and polish them. I'll polish all the aluminum on there, pop all the windows out. This one looks like it's had a leak at one point. Put some caulk around it. I'm going to pop all the windows out, scrape all that old caulking off, all the putty tape from underneath it. And then when I get the windows off, this thing obviously needs a paint job. That's what I do best, is paint. Once the paint job's done, put a new logo up there. That's your Oasis logo. So Oasis trailers are made in California. They only made trailers from, I believe it's 57 to 69. Hard to find info on this one. It's not like the Shastas or the Airstreams or anything like that. They're just all over the place. There's not a lot of this particular trailer, which I like. I really like it. A more rare model. It's got all this J-rail on the side. It was painted. This is all aluminum underneath it. So I pull all that off, and I'm going to polish it all. Make everything look shiny that can look shiny. Paint the rest. Along the top, it's got the J-rail that you can slide an awning into. All the way across from there to there, you can slide an awning and bring that out. So once I get it painted and all this thing fixed up, I'm going to get an awning made for it. This was the turquoise and white model, so this stripe down the side was originally turquoise. Originally, I was thinking of changing the color scheme to white and red, but since you'll see on the inside there's so much original turquoise stuff, I might just have to leave it just for the value. People love turquoise. I'm not one of them, but probably not going to keep this trailer forever, so got to think of the resale value as well, and keeping this thing original I think would be cool. I love this giant window up by the dining table. This trailer's known for him. The Oasis that was in their advertising, we got a giant window. This is crap. I'm going to take it off, and then the hinge on this side's busted. But you can see, got a big, beautiful window. It's cracked in here, unfortunately. There's a crack. I'll have to replace this pane of glass. But it's in good shape. I love the window. The window itself isn't in good shape. Not major to fix. The biggest repair that I see exterior-wise is right up here in the front, which is pretty standard for vintage trailers. At some point, this window in the back will leak. It leaks on the inside, and the water runs down. So usually south of the window is where you'll have some rotten wood on the inside. There's 2x4s that go across, probably about 4 of them, some that go up and down to frame it on the inside, and when the window leaks and water runs down, those boards down there get wet and they rot. So eventually they need to be replaced. Like I said, it's almost 60 years later, although I don't think this one's really too bad. Although it looks this is sticking out, it feels solid. All in here, this wood, it feels really solid. If you can feel it crackling in on you, then you know you're in bad shape. But this one, I'm going to peel up all the aluminum skin there, have a look at it. But the rest of it, I mean down here, down there, it's solid. If I could put my foot through it, then that would be bad. Let's take a look at the inside. It's the only markings I can find on there. The Oasis Don Hall Inc. in Bellflower, California. Bellflower. Alright, door's in pretty good shape, although as you can see, when you close it, the bottom and top corners stick out a hair, which is usually a sign there's a, the door's all wood framed on the inside, and there's a piece that goes down here, and there's a notch obviously cut out for here, meaning that this is the weak point of that board, and also the stress point where everybody's closing it and slamming it. So usually the wood cracks in here, which causes the top and bottom corner to bow out a little bit. And then when you're driving down the highway and the wind catches it, then you got a problem. So I'm probably gonna replace that. But the screen door, I believe, is original as well, and it's in good shape. Usually those things are kind of rotten at the bottom, and this one's not. It obviously needs a new coat of paint, but it's in good shape. Inside, you've got all these are, I'm saying, all the turquoise, original turquoise appliances, the ice box and stove, backsplash, that's all original. The flooring, see, it's got little bits of turquoise in there. I'm probably going to replace the flooring, even though this is original. It's just not in really good shape, so I'm going to probably fix that. This is a heater. It's a little radiator. It's in there, runs off the propane tank. Pull that up, and you got a radiator in there to keep you warm. I think it's only about a 15-foot trailer, so it doesn't take much. Somebody put extra support in there for making a bed, which isn't a bad idea, but I'm probably going to try and hide it a little bit better, maybe just with some paint, we'll see. But these trailers were advertised as being modern and fancy, and compared to the Shastas, you can see all the cabinetry. I believe this is all the original wood because they curved it. They rounded off all the edges on their cabinetry. It looks really cool. This is all ash. Somebody's painted it a light coat of paint on here, which is what I'm going to do, is probably paint everything in here. So there's spots where there's a little bit of water damage, like say around the vent up in here, but it's surface level. It's just getting the paint off. So if I sand that down, paint it, I don't think I'm going to have to replace any of the wood paneling in here at all, which is awesome. Pop that vent out and make sure that the support beams in there aren't rotten at all. If they are, I'll replace them, but I'm not suspecting that they will be. The curtains and cushions need to be replaced. Those aren't original, but that's not bad. Yeah, this backsplash, it's got a little bit of some cracking up here, but it's not bad. It's in good shape, really good shape. And the trim, that's what I'm saying. People like turquoise, and I'm not one of them, but I might have to leave this thing turquoise just for the resale value of it. We'll see. Sleeps 4, 2 on the twin here that pulls out from the couch. And you got the table bed. This one folds down. You can put a person there. And then the bunk up there, you can throw a kid. So, say 3.5 people this thing sleeps. Again, cool cabinets. All in really good shape. You can open them. I think this is all the original cabinetry, which is crazy. It's still in this good shape. Yeah, this thing's good. This is a cool feature right up here. This light runs off of propane, just like the old lanterns that my parents used as a kid, that you have a little mantle that attaches there. It's like a little piece of fabric, a little bag, and you light it with the propane, which is what caused this burn up here, which I'm much happier that was caused by the light and not from the roof, because if it was from the roof, that would be a pain in the butt to fix, and it would also mean that this wood would all be rotten, and I don't think it is. I think I can sand all that down and repaint it, and it'll look good as new. Get that light running and running off the grid. And yeah, I got the ice box, not electric. Put your own ice in there. Put the ice on the top. Obviously that needs to be cleaned out and polished out a bit. You put your ice on top, and there's a little drain in the back for drains out with the rest of the gray water. Keep your stuff cold. Off the grid. And yeah, I think that's about it. But even all these fixtures in here, even this fixture, the couple other Oasises I've seen have that exact same fixture there. And it didn't look like it was from the 60s, but I believe it is. Yeah, lots of little cubbies around here. There's the power cords all piled up in there. if you want to plug it in. Hey dude, you're gonna come up? Okay, all right, he's coming up on the couch with me. Simon wants to be involved. So that's about it for now. I'm gonna start getting this thing rolling. Gotta run down to the DMV today, get my name, and then I'm gonna get this thing rolling. So I will check back in with you next time when I got more stuff to show you. All right, catch you later.